7 years ago, I had a random conversation with a stranger on an airplane, and it changed my entire life. I was on my first solo trip to Saigon, and I was sitting next to a middle-aged American woman. And she was interesting because she didn't look like a tourist. She was dressed quite professionally. I started a conversation with her and asked her what she did and what she was going to Vietnam for. She told me that she taught English in Vietnam and that she loved it. I was intrigued because up until that point, I had never thought about living in Vietnam, even though I was born there. So then I asked her how life was as an English teacher there and how hard it was to find a job. She told me, well, if you speak English, just walk into a random school and ask them for a job. I was like, is it that easy? So I got off the plane. I asked my cousin to take me to a school, and I started asking. Later on, I realized that my cousin didn't take me to Vietnamese public schools, but she actually took me to language centers. And as I was bouncing from language center to language center, I realized that it wasn't as simple as walking in and going, hey, I speak English, when can I start? But I'm glad that it wasn't that simple. But the way that she said it so casually, it inspired me to take immediate action. And I was glad that she did. Because I was an overthinker at that time. And if she had told me that it was much more complicated than that, I probably wouldn't have even tried. And due to that conversation, I was able to start my ESL career. I was able to have a 4-year adventure in Vietnam, and I was able to meet great people, take part in cool projects, and live a life that not many people got to live at my young age. It was all thanks to a random conversation with a woman on a plane.